post-Brexit landscape look like? In the immediate aftermath of the vote, we saw some quite significant market volatility. Now the question is whether there will be further economic knock-on effects, either in terms of a drying up of consumer confidence or a weakening in investor appetite for the UK. And then eventually, of course, the question of how the political uncertainty will be resolved of the future relationship between the UK and the EU, but also the UK and other countries around the world. I think the number one challenge for business is probably understanding what Brexit means for each individual company. It's a very particular thing. It varies from sector to sector, and even within a sector it will affect different participants in that sector in a different way. And even businesses that carry on the same type of activity may be affected differently depending on where they do it and across which borders they're carrying on their business. So it's very important to look into the detail. Some businesses may well conclude that Brexit has only a very marginal effect on what they do. For other businesses, it'll be much more profound and will need serious treatment. Well, clients should be asking, what rights do I rely on that derive from the UK's membership of the EU? Does my market access to other parts of the EU, or for that matter to other countries around the world, depend on the UK being a member of the EU? And clients should be thinking about what the alternative scenarios are. So although we don't know what the eventual outcome is going to be in terms of Britain's new settlement with Europe and new settlement with countries around the world, we can plan on the basis of various scenarios. We know what the worst case might be in many situations, and there are a number of other plausible outcomes against which clients can plan. So what should clients be doing now? The approach we've come up with to help clients navigate Brexit is the 3 A's: analyse, assess and address. Analyse is all about conducting detailed technical, legal and regulatory analysis to understand where clients' exposure to Brexit risk lies. Assess is about understanding what that means in concrete terms, applying data, financials, to enable clients to calibrate and prioritise those risks. And address is about what do you do about it, formulating arguments to feed into the political negotiations between the UK, the EU and third countries, and formulating mitigation strategies, so alternative structures, alternative contracting strategies, and a plan to implement that. So how to actually take those strategies and execute on them when the time comes. So in summary, Brexit is a complex situation that presents many, many challenges and opportunities. It's important to understand how it affects you, to do proper, detailed due diligence, to assess the impact and to decide how to address it.